Hello out there in YouTube land, welcome to the OKGoodReview channel. And today we are taking a look at Godzilla. And this is a very interesting variation of Godzilla. And of course he comes with the atomic breath, as we see here. I guess these are kind of neat. These don't really do a lot for me though. Like I can take or leave these. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, so before we get too far into this, let's take a look at the packaging. Here you have him up against Biollante. And you can see he is in the throes of a Biollante monster here. And Biollante has a lot of teeth. Definitely some sort of, almost looks like a fly trap sort of thing. And here he's got his tentacles wrapped around Godzilla. And again and again. Alright, so here's some of the poses. Alright, and here we go. Emerging from a fiery pit in Mount Mihara, Godzilla returns to wreak havoc once more. Drawn to Ashinoko Lake, the creature faces off against a hybrid monster created from the cells of a human, a rose, and even Godzilla. Will Godzilla's strength and power be enough to defeat the might and ferocity of Biollante? Or has Godzilla met his match? Good questions. Good questions. Good questions. So, he's not like Hedorah, the trash monster. I'm sure there's a Hedorah coming at some point for NECA. Here he is, sort of here. And this is just obviously some sort of radioactive toxic sludge of some kind. But, you know, as usual, packaging is pretty cool. Pretty okay. So, this green stuff all over Godzilla is from Biollante puking on him. So he clearly just puked on his head and his shoulders. Got some running down his neck there. Got some on his scales. So that's the good thing with this, right? Is that sometimes we see sloppy paint jobs on this. With this particular storyline, it does not matter. It makes no difference because we have this guy just vomiting all over him. We don't have a... It looks like this is actually a little bit larger on this side. It's kind of his legs are not... It might just be the green kind of throwing it off, but they look asymmetrical. It looks like this one is quite a lot larger. Huh. That's odd. Does it look like that in the packaging? Let's take a look. It looks like it's the mold. Well, we can't really see it on here. It looks like it's the mold. But it looks like this is way larger. That's odd. Huh. Okay, so we have... He's not anywhere near as aggressive as some of the other versions. Obviously, his jaw opens a lot further, so you can stick the atomic blast peace pipe in it. And we have a very nice fluorescent sort of green here. Nice light green, nice fluorescent green. I think that looks good. I'm going to be honest. I think this works really, really well. We got some hand articulation here. We've got, let's see, there is a elbow. Oh, boy. Very stiff one, but there is an elbow joint in here. And there's another elbow hinge here. Holy moly. Boy, those really do not... Okay, there we go. How about this one? Oh boy, that is just so stiff. Might need to get a little hot water on that so I don't shatter it. But, you know, he could do, hey, the gym. I go to the gym, put me some iron. Gonna work on my biceps. Got a leg day a lot though. So So his foots are relatively normal. He doesn't have he's got all four in front instead of three in front and one off to the side. There's a lot of different variations of Godzilla's torso he can twist. Hey, put my arm down. Oh, say, can you see? Yep, we can see. So I like this. I like what they've done with this. This is not my favorite sculpt of Godzilla. Obviously, you know, the detailing's good. The triple spines, there's no mistaking who it is. But this is, I think this is one of the older ones. I think Biollante was closer, I think, to when Godzilla came around. Not looking quite. I mean, I guess it's looking a little bit like the 80s head sculpt. It's not as aggressive, though, as like Millennia and some of the other ones got, where they just got crazy aggressive with them. Let's see, what do we got here? We got another hinge here. And, oh my gosh. Your big meaty legs, dude. Okay. The whole thing just needs to soak. You need to soak your head. You need to soak, not your head, your head's fine. You need to soak your body. You need to soak your body in some nice hot water. Have a good long soak, Godzilla. That's what you need. You can see we got some really, it's really interesting. There's a lot of shininess on this plastic. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's intentional or not. If it's meant to sort of give it a wet look, like somebody having just puked on them. Something that's part rose, part human, and part Godzilla. I mean, it could be that. I don't know. Maybe. It looks like let me give you a hug. Hug to Godzilla. Hug. Hugs. Hugs from Godzilla. Only if we can get your elbow joint to work here, bro. Whatever. Yep, needs a good long soak. Good long soak. Some time to think about what he did. These joints are really odd. They're very stiff, though. This one's like one of the more stiffer ones. It almost looks like this face is like if you just look at this, it almost looks like it's a cat. It almost looks like the face of a cat. Like Cats, like the Cats musical, like one of those faces. Yeah, it's got to be intentional. This stuff is everywhere. Sort of kind of the wet look, I think, where it's all shiny like that. Torso movement here. Neck doesn't really have any. Head and neck, or I'm afraid of twisting it off if I go too far, so I don't want to do that. What's kind of a bit of a disappointment is he can't. Oh, he almost can. What I'm inclined to do is just give him this so he can wield his atomic breath as a saber or a club. I mean, I guess you could up here. I guess you could potentially do it. Now we're gonna make him a street tough. Yeah. Coming to the wrong area, boy. Coming to the wrong part of town. And I'm gonna whoop you up with my very solid atomic breath. So I don't think I've ever seen the Biollante movie. I don't know. I mean, obviously they fight and Godzilla always wins, so I'm sure Godzilla won that, but I don't know. It's kind of, look at this. Look at this gap, though. If you push this too far, you get this huge gap there. A lot of the times, if there's a propensity for Godzilla not to be able to look down, and this is kind of one of those as well. So, but I mean, NECA is definitely, like, this is another, it's an odd sort of sculpt. The paint job aside, but it's an odd sort of sculpt. But I mean, I think NECA is pretty faithful, I think, with most of their sculpts. They look pretty good. A lot of the time, though, the paint apps are really the execution problems, you know. Like, this one is really good. This is actually one of the better paint jobs I think I've seen in a while from them. And I've seen a lot of them where you get a lot of overspray that just goes between the scales, which is, honestly kind of annoying. But I mean, this one's really well done. I just the way that the paint works on his face sculpt, or the way the paint works on his head sculpt, it's kind of funky. It's a little screwy, but yeah. So there he is, Godzilla from Godzilla versus Biollante. It's a cool figure. I like that. I do like that they did this. I like that they added the Biollante puke to him because I think that adds very nicely. To me, this works. It works pretty well. But there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our look at this newest entry. If you did, please give us the old thumbs up, guys. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already. If there's comments, if there is the blue notification bell available, please feel free to use them if you care to do that. Whether or not, please come follow us on our Twitter feed, where updates to the channel are made by myself when they happen. And also, of course, you can see Twitter exclusive content such as display shots featuring. We have had Godzilla a few times, so if you use Twitter, come on down, follow us there. We would certainly love to have you. But here it is, one more time for the road. Let's give him back his peace pipe. There you go. And we can actually. Sometimes it'll stay where it's off the ground. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, there you go. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.